Here's some tasty licks for you. Yuzo and Tobin were in their house trying to review some games when they took a look at the internet and saw that everything was lame. So they made a podcast and called it NooBTooB. It was kinda slow at the start, but now everyone who doesn't tune in is really a big retard. So grab your wine and pour it in your cup. Give the game a thumbs down, a thumbs up. Come into the forums and see community. Here at NooBTooB we have it down to a T. NooBTooB is a weekly independent sweet gaming podcast, hosted by real gamers for gamers. I think it is going to last. If you make a worthless game and it gets reviewed, be prepared to take a diss, because they aren't afraid to speak their mind and say things like fuck, shit, or piss. So grab your wine and pour it in your cup. Give the game a thumbs down, a thumbs up. Come into the forums and see community. Here at NooBTooB we have it down to a T. If you want the site news or the listener homework, just check out the forum posts. You have Book Club, Retro Game Street, Team and Arcade, and the Fight Club to prove you're the most. Tobin and Yuzo have created a great place, so it's our turn to bring the funk. Go onto YouTube and give them 5 stars by clicking on Tobin's junk. So grab your wine and pour it in your cup. Give the game a thumbs down, a thumbs up. Come into the forums and see community. Here at NooBTooB we have it down to a T. Here at NooBTooB we have it down to a T. Yow!
Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, November 14th. This is episode 67 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where we're in the smack dab middle of the busiest goddamn gaming section I've ever seen.
Ever. We are so busy gaming, we don't even have time to make skits for you guys.
And we're lazy.
And we're really, really lazy. But once things slow down, we promise we will be doing the skits again. But for now, enjoy the gargantuan glutton of games, because we sure as hell are.
That's a lot of G's, dude.
G up! I'm Tobin Kozaire.
And I'm Yuzo Watanabe. This week we're talking about Super Mario Galaxy, Call of Duty 4, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Zombie Ninja something or other, and of course, Zack and Wiki on the Wii.
Yes. New releases include Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, Contra 4.
Oh, no, there's no more.
Oh, wrong. Fucking Crysis and Simcity Societies. I don't know how in the world we're going to have to quit our jobs.
I think so.
As always, we'll finish up with our site news, culture, and community sections, but let's get started with Super Mario Galaxy.
Ding!
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't even know how to start talking about this game, man.
Yeah.
This game is so amazing.
Yeah.
It's speechless. I don't know what to say. It is basically, I think, when you first got in Mario 64 in your hands, when you had your Nintendo 64, you're jumping in, and it's that feeling all over again. You know what I mean? And it's not as bad as Sunshine. Sunshine was
Sunshine. The whole water jets thing. I never really got behind that.
The whole environmental, you got to go clean up the planet. I felt like I was doing work as opposed to having fun.
It's like Super Mario Janitor. It's just like, hey, there's some black shit over here too.
Yeah, go recycle these cans over here. It's like I felt like I was a bum going to. It's just bad. It's bad.
That's right.
It felt like work, but this one felt like exploration.
Yeah.
I was doing star hopping. I was like a freaking Starfleet officer as Mario. You know,
it was unbelievable. And the cool thing about this is that every level the design is different. Like all of a sudden you're like crawling around inside like this weird glass pill capsule, and then jumping between stars and flinging yourself around.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a little bit of like they took Super Mario 64 and then added some prey.
Yeah.
And then subtracted all the vaginas and assholes and all that. But no, I'm serious, right? It's just like they got all the idea behind, okay, you're going to walk, and I have like the lead boots, but you don't really have the lead boots.
Yeah.
You're walking up, you're walking down, and I kind of felt a little nauseous at some points. That's one of my minor complaints.
I heard that from some people. Like, I actually didn't get that, but I felt in a couple levels where it might have felt that way, where I was like, Jesus, like, this is pretty crazy.
Because your brain is getting warped, because you're walking, it's like, oh, here's my point of reference, but the planet's so small. Yeah. You're walking, and I'm like, oh, crap, well, am I underneath the thing? Am I on top? Because you don't really know.
I did occasionally have some camera issues, where I was like, I really wish that this wasn't right here, where the camera would come right down to, like, the planet.
Yeah.
So all you could see is the back of Mario, and you couldn't really see, and I'm just like, bring it up, bring it up, give me a better perspective down. But most of the time it was.
Well, what was impressive to me is just like there's so many places where the camera could have gone wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
You know,
in like tight quarters and stuff where it usually ends up wall hitting.
Because like what is it? Ratchet also had a really good camera system. It's like, it's about time where it's just like, I'm not actually, I can't complain about the camera as much as say like the 20,000 other games that are there. This one's like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to think about it. Like, the camera should just be something you never notice.
Yeah, because if you notice it, that's when it's broken. You know what I mean? But, like, there's so much... I mean, like you were saying, there's so much variety. You can turn into a bee and then walk on and gather honey. What else can you turn? There's a bunch of stuff.
There's Ghost. You can turn into a ghost, which is cool. You can fly, which was kind of crazy.
What do you could fly?
You can get the red thing, and you can actually fly around.
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay,
there's a couple of...
there's like a bunch of stuff.
I know.
I'm like trying to think. Like, I haven't actually finished it yet, so I'm about 40-ish, 50-ish.
So I played it like nonstop since I got it, and I beat it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like so my understanding is like you can get up to 60 stars.
Yes.
And beat it. Like you can go to where Bowser is. There's no spoilers.
Yeah, this is not a spoiler.
But but there's 120 stars.
Yeah.
So
and they are hard. There's like every level, and that's what's so cool about it is the depth of gameplay. Where it's like every level has 3 stars.
Yeah.
Unless there's a comet there.
That's the other star.
In which case there's another star. In which case there's a hidden star.
Yep, there's a hidden star.
I think there's sometimes one more star. There might have been.
I think
sometimes there's
my understanding is some stars don't even get unlocked until you can't even do it until you finish the game.
Yeah.
So what my understanding. So here's the way and what I like about the game a lot. They took Mario 64. Remember how like some of the later levels they got fucking hard.
Yeah.
And like you had to do those levels to be able to finish the game. They put the end of the game a little bit earlier. And they said, look, you can play and you get to the moderate difficulty stars and you can still finish the game. And I think they made it more like better for casual players because like casual players aren't going to be able to do the hardcore platforming.
That's a really interesting way to look at it, where it's like here's the game, and now the end is in the middle.
It's here, and if you want those extra stars, you're going to have to work for it. Because I heard the last 20 stars that you're going to get,
just insane.
They're like almost reminiscent of like the lost levels of Super Mario 2. Remember how hard some of those levels were?
So
it's like
I would say that one thing that I really, really, really wish is that they had a better online component for the Wii.
Oh, I know.
So that I could be like, here's all my friends. I'm playing Super Mario, and it's just like, here's your friends.
Like Yuzo
has 83 stars, and you've only got 70, and you're just like, motherfucker, I'm going to go out there and beat Yuzo. And it's still playing on the Wii. You're still in a bubble. You're just you're all by yourself.
And like, why couldn't they do it with because they've done something similar to that with Metroid, where you can like send messages to things, but they didn't really do that. The only kind of integration that I saw was that the game sends you mail.
Yeah, which is kind of weird.
I'm like, whoa, I got a message. I'm like, why is Mario Galaxy sending me this mail?
So Luigi can go off and get lost.
Yeah.
And then what happens is
that's the other star. Right?
Oh,
yeah,
that's right, the Luigi star.
Other star.
But you'll actually, like, not in the game, back in the Wii, they'll send you a thing. They're like, Luigi's fucking lost, like, come find him. He's right here. And it's like, who? What? You seriously sent me mail in the console? That was very cool.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I don't think they do that all the time when Luigi is lost.
No, maybe not.
You kind of get mail and you get a little picture. You can find out. It's like, where is that? You're like, oh yeah, that's that level.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, just like it's so perfect.
It is.
They polished the hell out of this game, and I have yet to find honestly, like I have to say, like here's Ratchet. Super Mario Galaxy is way better. Way better. I mean, just as far as pure platforming goodness, Ratchet's good.
Yeah.
But it does not hold a candle to Super Mario Galaxy to me. Now, what is because you're a Ratchet whore. So
so I actually have the same complaint about Ratchet that I have about Super Mario is that the game's a little bit too easy. That I was that
sorry.
Yeah.
Too easy?
What? Spit. But it's the same thing where it's like I raced through the first half of the game in Ratchet and in Mario where I'm just kind of like, blah, and I was having a blast the whole time. Every second it was fun, but it wasn't
You didn't
hard.
die very often.
Yeah.
You didn't. So here's my thing. But Mario, you finish the game,
and
the last 60 gets really fucking
It's true.
hard.
So they and the last couple levels of Ratchet got really hard too, but it was kind of a tack on.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I think Mario is a better done game. I would say that.
That's the thing.
A better game.
So if I had to rank them, like I'm not going to give if those were the only 2 games released, I'm not going to give the best game of the year to Ratchet. Right? It's going to definitely go to Mario. Although there's 5 billion other games. So
comparing those two,
you saying that is like big because you are a huge Ratchet. So it's like your Ratchet fanboyism is not.
Yeah, I'm a big fanboy, but this is one of the most polished games I've ever played in my entire life.
Like I can't. The last time was like 64, I think.
Yeah,
right?
because it's not just the levels. Like a lot of these games, it's just levels, but it's this world. You're in a complete world where they're over here building a spaceship, and they're over here, and it's just. Everything is so explorable, and it's just it's almost like an RPG where it's just like here's this world that you
can see that. So the exploration aspect is stronger, as strong as you've seen in a while.
Yeah.
The thing that I thought was really cool was the fact that they added so many different gameplay mechanics within levels. You know what I mean? So some levels were like, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but the fire and ice one. But anyway, there's ones where like, okay, you wouldn't expect to be able to mix these 2 different things. Like, okay, you're skating in one, you're doing something else in one. It's just like my brain's overflowing with gaming.
Yeah. And there's all these things where I'm like,
I've
never seen that before in a game.
Yeah.
Like it's not completely innovative in that they invented a new game, but I mean like the whole thing of like skating, like creating ice on the water as you go. Like Iceman is. I mean, I guess there's been Iceman in games before, but it's just. Actually, the level where it builds itself as you walk through it.
That was cool.
Fucking amazing.
I've seen that. I think I may have seen that one, but I can't remember it. Right? It's just like this is like the big one. It's like was that the only one level? Because I haven't seen any since then.
I only had there's only one. But I mean,
but the fact that it's all different.
Yeah,
you know
every
what I mean?
level was different. So,
jeez.
Can you think of any complaints? I mean, like. We can't spend the whole time just raving about it, but
it's not too short. I mean, it's long.
No, it's
you got 120. You have. So people were saying the story, like a lot of the reviews have complained about the story, but personally I kind of like it because it's very simple and it doesn't get in your way. You know, it's all about this other girl who, like, personally I think she's hotter than Peach. She's cute, right? She's cute. I'm like, dude, don't go Peach. Just stay here.
That'd be awesome. It was just like, do you want to go save Peach? You're like, what are you doing later?
I'll get some stars for you, but you know,
I just like, you want to go get dinner or something? Peach will be there.
Yeah.
Peach is my fallback.
You think about it though, Peach never is really put out as far as I can tell, right? You never see Mario and them kissing or doing
Peach
anything.
Peach is a prude.
Yeah, you know,
she's a little tease.
She is.
Yeah,
big time. Except when she's wearing those short shorts and strikers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so did you try any of the 2-player stuff?
No,
I didn't either.
Dude, I was trying. I'm like, hey, my wife, and I'm like, hey, come play with me. It's really simple. And she's like, whatever, no. I'm like,
she's having none of it.
Come on. She's like, you're my wife now. You have to play. It's in the prenup.
I wasn't asking. Oh, we got such big mouths now.
When I get home, I'm like,
yes, ma'am. So apparently, I haven't tried this either, but apparently there's a mechanic where you're playing. Basically, it's not like the other person is a real gamer. So it's like you're the gamer, and then there's a casual gamer with you.
Yeah, either like your wife, your kids are really good, would be a good thing, or your friend who just doesn't play. There's all that kind of stuff. I like it.
So
they can
do 2 things that I know of. You can collect stars by waving over them,
just like you do in the normal game, but you're busy doing other stuff.
Right. And then the other one is that you can slow down enemies.
I thought you shock them.
I mean, like it's like you hit them with something, they stop, and they slow down. So you're basically stunning the enemies that are coming at whoever you're
helping
playing
them
with.
play. Yeah. Right? So there's one other point which I heard you can also do. When they jump, if you do something, either you wiggle or you shoot them with a star, you can jump higher. So I don't understand all details of it, but I think there might be maps where you can only get to if you have that help. I think. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I have to check that out. But that's my presumption, right?
Yeah.
Like, why else?
If that's true, then I'm going to make Adrian play with me. I'll be like, she's like, I don't want to play. I'm like, shut up! I want to get those stars.
Prenup. So
prenup.
Put that
I'm putting in the prenup. I'm doing it.
You must play games with you for 2 hours a week.
I was going to say, if co-op is required to beat a game, you must play with me.
I love to see.
I've heard there's songs that you can't unlock in Guitar Hero 3 unless you play co-op,
exactly,
which is fucked up.
So you got to have her play. You got to force her to play.
Yeah.
That's the way it works, dude.
So,
but let's just scratch the bottom of the barrel. What could you say? About this game?
I said,
no online, really, right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, exactly. I think that we kind of covered. So there's no online, which really sucks.
Yeah.
That I think it's a little bit too easy.
I think it's too easy until you get to finish the game.
Until you finish the
but
game,
what
yeah.
else?
And then tiny little issues with the camera, but I mean, I wouldn't say that's really a fault.
All I can really say is it's the best game on the Wii. If you own a Wii,
it is bar none.
You have to get this
bar
game.
none the best game on the Wii.
I can't think of no.
And it might be game of the year.
I had complaints about Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
I had complaints about otherwise. I didn't finish this, and I know I'm going to finish. I'm this close to finishing it.
Yeah, this game is pure joy. It's fun.
Yeah. It's if you're a gamer and you don't play this game, your soul is black.
You're an idiot.
Yes.
And I hate your face.
So yeah, thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Yeah,
shocking game. All right. Next up is
Call of Duty 4.
Call of Duty 4.
I can't get my hands on this.
Why not?
I've tried.
Dude, I told you. I said this game's gonna be good. You go. I went to Blockbuster. Dude, they had 20 copies and they had 10 available.
That sucks.
This was,
it's awesome for you. Good for you.
I went there. I'm like, hey, do you guys have Call of Duty? They're like, yeah, we got 10. I'm like,
damn.
Okay, I'll go. So what? You couldn't find it?
So I went to Hollywood Video on Monday, and they got it on Friday. So I think people came in all weekend and just fucking took all day. I waited too long.
You gotta go Friday.
Yeah. So tell me about it. What's it all about?
So Call of Duty 4 is the next good Call of Duty after Call of Duty 2.
Yeah.
Because Call of Duty 3, we don't talk about that game.
It's like the redheaded stepchild.
It's like Treyarch. I'm really sorry, but that game
was that a different game maker?
So Infinity Ward, they made Call of Duty 2, which I loved, which is amazing. And they said, look, we're going to do a modern combat game, and we're going to take a little extra time. But Activision's like, no, you're going to make another one, even if you have to get somebody else to do it.
So they just pawned it off?
To Treyarch, yeah.
Wow.
And they didn't do a good job.
Was Call of Duty 1 really good?
Yeah. Call of Duty 1 was one of the first, oh my god, this is a really good World War II game. Because you had Medal of Honor, which I hated.
Yeah.
I've always hated. And
I was trying to draw a parallel with the Star Trek movies, because all the odd ones are shitty, so maybe...
all the ones that Infinity Ward doesn't do are really bad.
Okay.
So I think the Call of Duty DS game might not be good. I don't think they did it. Actually, but I heard good things about it, so I don't know.
So it's awesome.
So it's short.
Wait, so what is the game? What's it like?
The game is modern combat. So you are playing either the Marines or you're playing the SAS, the UK guys, the Brits. I think you might play one, but I haven't finished it yet. But you are going through different. It's just packed. They take
is this like Us versus the Brown People gaming?
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. Well, they're brown, yeah.
Yeah, it's modern. It's modern combat.
No. The Russians are not brown.
Oh,
so yeah, you're against
fighting
Russians.
Occasionally,
Ukrainian. You know what I mean? Not Russians.
Wow, yeah. So this is like a whole different world going on.
But and you're fighting the brown people.
Yeah.
This is really bad.
I totally tricked you into saying that too.
You're fighting the Middle Eastern, terrorists.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, the bad guys. But no, it's like you kind of play different roles and you kind of go through each one. You have 3 acts, but it's short. It's like you can finish the game in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too short.
But those 6 hours are going to be like the best 6 hours of first-person shooting you're going to be doing.
So did you already beat it?
No, but I haven't. Because I played 2. I started at 1. I got it from Blockbuster, and I had to do all this NooBTooB shit. And I got to 1. I'm like, okay, I'm going to play this. And I played for about an hour. I'm like, wow, this is really good. I got to try the multiplayer. So at 2 o'clock, I started playing the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I was playing that to 4:35.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Ooh!
So the
just
single player is good, right?
Yeah.
So think of it like Portal. Remember how Portal was 2 hours-ish of pure gaming goodness?
Perfect.
Call of Duty 4 is that. Wow. And you can replay it too, because it's intense. You're playing, you're like, oh my god, there's a tank over there. Oh my god, there's a nuclear bomb going off. Oh, it's just like you're like, what do I do?
But it's like, but the gameplay itself, it's not like it's too hard or too easy, and you feel like you've got good control.
Level.
Yeah.
It feels right, which is like more than I can say for Halo. I know Halo, if I say anything bad about Halo, I'm gonna get a bunch of people coming after me, right? But this one feels better. You know what I mean? It feels like I actually can play this game multiplayer. So I played multiplayer, and it's so addictive.
Oh, really?
I don't know how to explain it to you. What game has gotten so addicted that you just could not put it down because you want to play one more level, one more something?
Well, I mean, when I first played EverQuest back in the day, that's why it seems like a good analogy, because you were saying that the leveling up is so addictive, where you're just like, oh, I just beat 5 more guys, and now I'm like, bing, now I'm an admiral or whatever.
Yeah,
and
every level you're getting new ranks, and every rank you get new stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't make you more overpowered than the noobs.
No,
it doesn't
not
just
at all.
let you smack.
And that's the genius behind what Infinity Ward did. So you start out first level, you look at your menu, you can't even access 90% of it.
Jesus.
Right? You look at it, you're like, oh, you need to be level 2. Oh, you need to be level 4. Or you need to be level whatever to just even get to this stuff. To be able to make a custom class to you pick your own weapons and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. The very first map I did, I got 2 levels. And I'm like, oh. And then I start playing around and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. All right, cool. All right. And then I'm like, play again. It's like, oh, crap, I unlocked this other one where I can use custom classes. Because you have assault, medic, or whatever, right? You can actually use different weapons. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And the next one, you unlock challenges.
Oh.
So you do these challenges. You're like, every single weapon has like a basic challenge where
Yeah.
you get 25 kills with every weapon. And if you do that, you get like 500 experience points, which gets you even further.
Oh, man.
So now I'm like, oh, okay, I got to master the M16.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to master the AK-47. So you see what I mean? It's just like, and each one is just like, you get this like
I can especially
hit.
see how it's like
You know?
just like directly aimed at you. It's like
Yeah.
you are the demographic
Yeah.
where it's just like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, I gotta play more.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's bugged me is like, I want to play. I keep on wanting to play Call of Duty, but I had to play all these other games.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, we
I
got a
need to go
rough
back.
life.
Yeah.
So many games we gotta play.
dude, it's
Oh,
bad.
it's busy.
It's bad this year. So
let's how about some complaints? Like what don't you like about it? Is there anything that bugs you? Look at this time of year. This is like this is unbelievable. Like we spent the entire year shitting on games, and now we're just like, I played this game. It's fucking awesome. It's so good.
It is crack in a game form. It's like
so nothing. You love it.
the only thing I complain is like I can't play it enough. And like, isn't that bad?
Yeah, that's like going in for a job interview. They're like, "What are your weaknesses?" You're like, "Well, I am a perfectionist."
No, let me think here. The matchmaking is really good, so like, that's what I would do, right? But it's just like they pick the stuff of Halo where like you have a party, you can say, okay, everybody join, and then like, and you know what they did is like if you make yourself a clan, you give yourself little tags, all of the clan members get put on the same team.
Ooh,
remember how like you always get pissed off and it's just like, look, everybody with WH or even NTA and the NooBTooB Army is going to be on that. That I've always going to see, right?
So we can make like a NooBTooB clan on there.
Exactly.
Oh, bring
and
it.
You always like you're there and like you can be a party, so like everybody just fills in.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
cool.
not a complaint.
No, but it's awesome. That's great. I mean,
there's too much to do. No, I think the campaign being too short, but it's just so good. It's hard to complain about.
Well, that's the thing is I didn't agree that was a valid complaint about Portal.
Yeah.
Where people like it's too short. I'm like, they could have stretched it beyond its welcome point, and it would have been tedious.
And
like
you would have finished it.
It was perfect as it was.
Exactly.
Like they can add more levels later.
Yeah, and it's also offset by the fact that the multiplayer is so good. So it's like, what can you really complain? The only complaint I can have is the fact that it has so many other good games around it. You know what I mean? It's just like it's going to stand out. But I think it's up there now for my game of the year. It's up there. Up there.
Yeah.
So BioShock, Call of Duty, maybe Rock Band.
Yeah.
Maybe Super Mario Galaxy now. It's tough.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine this year is the best year I've seen since like for 10 years.
Yeah. I agree.
Can you think of another year?
And it's just it's innovative, it's quality, it's volume, it's variety.
It's everything.
It's great.
Like,
so you got a big old thumbs up.
Absolute thumbs up, and you have to play it.
I am definitely 100% going to play this.
Yeah. So it's amazing. So Call of Duty 4.
We actually do have a little bit of a switch up here where we may not be giving the most positive reviews.
Yeah, finally.
So, Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am.
I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I love that
it's
show.
It's such a good show.
So much.
But the game?
This game is poop.
Yeah, this game is terrible. It's a golf game.
Yeah.
And, I give golf games a little bit benefit of the doubt. There's some that I'll play and look, for a golf game, this is good. For a golf game, this is shit.
Yeah, this is not a good golf game.
How far did you get? How many holes?
I beat the first one. I beat the first hole, and I was just like, I can see what type of gameplay this is, and it's not something I'm interested in.
So I couldn't see. I was like, okay, this can't possibly be the only gameplay mechanism in Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It can't just be this thing.
It can't just be this, yeah.
So I played the next hole.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, they gotta change it up. They have to change it up. Let me play the next hole.
Yeah.
They gotta change it up.
You're a patient man. Look at you.
I played 3 holes, and then it changed up.
Okay.
They give me a racing game. A kart racing game.
Like on the golf course.
Yeah.
Still
but like kart style, where you're picking up weapons, and it sucks.
It's terrible.
Motor combat was better.
Motor combat was ass.
Motor combat was better. So that's what I can say about it.
Okay, so the game is basically it's a really bad golf game.
Really bad.
So you hit the ball and
you have 4 clubs. They don't even give you like all the clubs. They give you an iron, a putter, a wedge, and whatever. Yeah.
Wood.
A wood.
And
yes.
then
although the iron is kind of cool. The iron's a sword.
That is pretty cool.
That's kind of funny. Okay.
So you basically hit the ball and then you got to go get the ball.
Yeah.
And then while you go get the ball, an endless horde of stupid enemies.
Really dumb. Well, I mean, Aqua Teen enemies, right? They're all pulled from the thing.
Yeah.
You go and the combat is really dumb.
Yeah, it's just
hit. Bam, bam, bam.
Hit.
Oh, you can hold down the button and then do a super move. Yeah. So
and then the other thing is you got to walk around the level to find the hidden shit like the clips and the sandwich pieces.
But those are like power-ups, not even like hidden stuff, right?
And you walk so slow that exploring the level is not fun.
No,
so you're just like, meh. I'm like, you know what? I see a bridge over there, and I know that's exactly where it is.
I'm not
and I
do
couldn't even be bothered to walk over there because it's going to take me like 2 minutes.
Absolutely. And the another annoying thing is like you get to your ball and you're thinking, okay, I want to swing the ball. No, you have to kill all the enemies that spawned around you to go kill them, and it's just not.
It's not
fun.
So they outsource this, like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force
guys. Did you see the credits?
Yeah, I saw the movie where they're like.
Oh no! Did you see the credits of the game?
No.
So I went there. I'm like, Sugovsky and like all these Russian or European names. I'm like,
oh, they totally outsourced it. It's like that company that made that shitty Russian game that I crapped on that people were trying to defend.
Which one was it?
Where there was like
Stalker?
Stalker. Fuck you,
Chernobyl.
Man, we still get like on the when we reviewed Stalker, people like every once in a while go on YouTube and they're like, these guys are idiots. Stalker's fucking awesome. They just don't understand it. I was like, this game is.
I don't understand bad game. I guess. Yeah. Someday the Eastern European bloc they will pull themselves up by their bootstraps and they will make a good game.
Yeah, but not now.
Not now. They're like the Bangalore of like software development. It's just like.
So the only good part about this game was the voiceovers. So they would actually have some humor because they got all the original dudes. They wrote the script.
Do you know it's not even all the original dudes? It's the two creators. They do all the voices.
Yeah.
All of them. So that was actually the fun part. It's like, so this is a funny thing. It's like, this is the only game I can think of in recent memory where I played the game to get to the cutscenes.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like, the cutscenes were good.
That's true.
They're classic cutscenes.
Yeah.
And that's why I played 3 holes.
Yeah, so you got more cutscenes than me. You got to like actually watch some funny shit.
They were good.
Yeah, they're funny.
So I'm like, okay, this is great. And I'm like, oh, I got to play 30 minutes of a really bad golf game? Ugh.
Yeah, so
it's shit, dude. I mean,
it's too bad. Like these guys are so brilliant and so funny and so fun.
Yeah,
it's just like all they needed to do was find a game development company that cared about their vision and would make something more fun than this.
Yeah, but do you think anybody could? Can you imagine?
No, because I watched the Penny Arcade game.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
PAX.
And they specifically chose them. They said, "Oh, these guys are going to make a good game." But you saw it, right?
Oh, I mean, like and yet again for the Penny Arcade game, it looked like the writing was hilarious. It looked like the cutscenes were hilarious. The gameplay was fucking tedious bullshit.
It's like random battles over and over again. Standard JRPG.
That's all it was.
So that's the problem, right? It's like you have to wrap a license with good gameplay, which I don't think you can do. It's really hard.
No.
Because if you had good gameplay by itself, it would sell itself.
Yeah,
but if you have a license, it's a crutch. It's like, well, we don't have to make it that good. People love Aqua Teen.
Yeah, they're like, it's so funny already. Just throw in some gameplay. People just eat it up.
And it's bad gameplay, dude. Bad.
So what they should have done is they should have made something like, what was that? That's really the shooting game where like the whole world is Rez. So everyone that watches Aqua Teen Hunger Force is usually high as a fucking kite.
Pretty much.
Like that is a show aimed at stoners. So make some weird trippy game with Aqua Teen voices over it. It'll sell like hotcakes.
And it might even be fun.
It might even be
fun.
Might be. Rez was fun.
Like
and I was sober playing it.
Really?
Well, I was drunk.
Yeah, okay. Drunk
wasn't high.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, fuck that game.
Yeah, big thumbs down. It's really too bad too because it's like a PS2 game. It's like PS2
and it's PS2.
Yeah,
I don't even know if we mentioned that. So it wasn't even like on
PS2
any real platform.
Only. Which is weird. Like it's like they're still putting out games just for PS2.
Well, it wasn't that weird once I played it. It's like they probably like took a toolkit and like just like the game creator go.
Yeah, exactly. They like adventure game. But did you remember the PlayStation 1 in its final years? It was just crap. So basically, they have standards. Like you wouldn't believe it, but PlayStation, Sony has standards. They will only allow a certain level of quality. And at the 8th, 9th, 10th year of the last thing, it's just like, what standards?
Yeah, the guy moves on to the next project, and the new guy's like, fuck it, whatever.
Aqua Teen, whatever.
Yes, I will take that as I count my cash.
It's like, we make $1 off every copy, but I don't care.
Sold.
Sure, it's all right, taken care of. So, it's bad.
So next game up is Zack and Wiki.
I think this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I think this is interesting. So, what did you think of it?
So, I thought that it got boring really fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So I thought that, for example, the level that really set me off on it was the one where there's the big fish underwater and you're like trying to fish for it. And
it
just wasn't fun for me. Like it wasn't puzzle solving anymore. It was like dicking around with the remote and doing fishing bullshit. And
Interesting.
It was like, I like puzzles. Like I like when it's like really puzzly puzzles.
But this game is all about puzzles. It's like, so my understanding is the developer of this game went and said, okay, I love LucasArts games. I love all the puzzle solving aspects. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to make a game that is tailored for the Wii, but still has all of that puzzle solving.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. This game is like, every level is one level. It's one room, essentially, for all intents and purposes. And it's got a chest.
Yeah.
And you got to get to the chest somehow, right? Yeah. And you got to either pick up items, you got to transform items, you got to do all this stuff. And it sounds to me like the aspect of the Wiimote integration killed it for you.
That and the fact that like once you fucked up, you had to redo the whole level over again. I thought was really stupid.
But
where it was just like all the steps that were really fun to figure out then became tedious. We're just like, all right, pick up the snake, shake this, climb up over here, drop this in the water, do this, do that.
Because like I agree with you. Like if you like go to the fish and you die, you had to start over. If you go talk to that guy, you start over. But once you've learned that you can't do that, did you have to start over?
So I would have these weird things where it'd be like you'd make there's like parts where you make the guy go to sleep so you can come down over here, and then. So I would swim back and do it again, and it's like, in the meantime, he'd woken up, so I hadn't done all the steps to make him go back to sleep, so I slid down the thing and died, and it was just like...
It was just like, I got to a point where it was like, okay, I always have to go pick up this thing and make him go to sleep again.
Yeah, but I mean, was that fun for you? Was like redoing all the steps over and over again, like every time you fucked up?
I guess once, so I fucked up twice, and the two places where you can die on the level, I did it, and then I didn't die again. You know what I mean? It's like, I knew what I had to do, it's just... Then it was just like, okay, what do I have to do to solve this message? There wasn't any trial and error necessarily. So one of the things I like about this game is like it brought back all the memories of being able to do all these puzzles in LucasArts games, and it made it accessible to people playing the Wii. And I'm like, that's audacious. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like this is just a puzzle game, and it's in the vein of being really hard because the first few levels were like,
tough,
and then I'm like, oh crap, I had to spend like a couple minutes. I'm like, what do I do? You know, it's like, I got to do this, make him fall asleep, do this. You know, it's like, I loved it.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're just like really, really loving the game.
Because it brings me back to that comfort zone. I'm like, like, like,
it's like Monkey Island.
Yeah, Monkey Island. Oh, Grim Fandango. Oh, I feel so good. You know what I mean? And now, granted, the story isn't there. Well, so that's the complaint I have.
It definitely didn't have the spark of the old LucasArts games.
Oh, no.
It was just the puzzles.
And the humor was very juvenile.
Yeah, it feels like it's a kid's game.
And it's a little chatty.
Yeah.
That's my complaint about the game. It's fucking chatty.
Yeah.
And that little thing, the wiki that you have in Norman, he's annoying as fuck, right? Yeah. But no, the puzzle aspects about it is just like, look, I know this is going to be hard. I know this is going to be challenging. I'm going to keep playing this game, dude.
So you think you're going to beat it? Like, you're really loving it?
Well, I mean, it's not enough to draw me away from Mario. It's not enough to draw me away from Call of Duty. But come like mid-December or January,
it's slow again.
I'm picking it back up again, dude.
That's interesting.
Like, because it brings me back to that LucasArts.
Yeah.
I'm like, you love LucasArts. What happened? What happened to that part of your soul?
I feel
dude?
like I feel like
why have you forsaken?
I killed it. I feel like they missed the fun somehow. It never drew me in. Like at first I was like, this is kind of cool, the puzzles, and then it just like the things that they made me do over again and the things that I didn't do right weren't fun to me. Like it wasn't.
Weird.
It just didn't have the replayability for me.
You know what it is? I think it is probably for you is that I think your whole patience level is now gone.
Maybe.
So even if you were like brand new to gaming and you started to try to play the LucasArts games, you'd say this fucking shit sucks. I think
maybe. But I mean, the thing
is,
if you look at something like Grim Fandango, there's no equivalent of the fishing part of the game. There's no equivalent of a lot of these things that just it wasn't like LucasArts were like straight puzzles. It was like straight like solve this, talk to this.
It wasn't like I guess putting a layer between the interaction because all you had was a mouse and a cursor. This one was like actually part of it is like okay, you actually have to know how to hold the Wiimote. It's like you have to hold the Wiimote like this.
Yeah.
So they give you hints.
Yeah.
And they do all that stuff, but.
Wow. But yeah, maybe that part of my soul is dead.
I think so.
maybe it drowned under in a bucket of wine. It's just like, oh god, I'm the child inside of you.
It's like it did not have enough platforming elements. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah. And enough humor, like
the story wasn't. I have to give you that. The story sucked.
Yeah.
Because it was just like you're a pirate.
Yeah. Pirates. I dig that. I dig the pirate.
You're
aspect.
a kid pirate, and you're like that's kind of cool.
Yeah. But there was no adult humor. There was not.
No,
any...
it's very kiddie.
Yeah.
But it's kiddie. But the puzzles, no kid's going to be able to solve without help. I
did very much like the idea of finding the animals where you shake and then they turn into things you can use.
And you have to turn them back sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's all very timing. It's very it's
cool.
And I like the timing aspect. There's like some puzzles where you're like, oh crap, you have something about to kill you, and you have to figure out the puzzle in that time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, so I mean, since you liked it so much, maybe I'll go back and give it another shot.
Maybe like in January in the doldrums.
We're gonna have some slow times. Like the fucking gaming industry just blew its wad all over our communal faces.
Yeah.
Just like the next couple weeks, we're gonna have more games than we can possibly play, and then after that, it's just gonna be like chirp chirp.
Yeah.
Chirp,
what do we
chirp.
do? What do we do? Oh, we have to play all these other things. And you know, the thing is, like, everybody on YouTube is going to be like, why the fuck are you talking about
Crysis in mid-January?
It was like, because I didn't have a good computer to play it. And
exactly.
Like,
I just bought a machine that can play it. It's like, you got to be patient. We're only going to be able to get to as many games as we can give an honest review every week.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be like 1 one game. Like, look, next week we're going to talk about these things. And like, I'm going to be able to play one and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. One big game and one DS game.
Yeah.
It's like, Contra, I'm playing you.
Yeah, Contra. Yeah, it'd be like I can play like one good game and one like semi-good game, but dude, all these games look good.
You can only play one good game, but there's 3 good games coming out. What do you do?
Well, you just pick your favorite one.
Yeah, we're not doing this for a living, and we could get fired if we don't actually go to work.
So this is a rare disagreement with the thumbs up, thumbs down.
You guys complain, but hey, dude, I love this game. I think if you have a Wii, and if you are an old school gamer like me, and you love the old adventure games, this is going to do it for you.
Yeah, it obviously has some allure for people like you.
Because it's pure puzzles. It's pure puzzles.
It is very puzzly. So it's very cool. And I like that element of it. I like the level where you had to put the dudes to sleep.
Yeah.
I thought that was really fun.
But then the next one, it was that would kill it for you.
Wow. Yeah, I thought that was crap.
So if you have actually a patience level that is not minuscule, and your heart
bigger
is,
than this.
Yeah, if your heart is not stone, then you might like
fuck you!
There you go. There you go. So play the game and find out who's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so new releases, man. First up,
Assassin's Creed.
Everybody knows about this game. You're an assassin, and you have some Creed playing in the background.
Yeah, and it's just like I love Jesus.
Woo! Got some like jars of clay.
Yeah,
and
actually,
you got some,
maybe it's a game where you get to go kill Creed.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, assassinate
Creed.
That would be
and then
awesome.
follow it up with Nickelback.
Yeah. Fuck you! And some jars of clay. Yes, that would be awesome. So yeah, no, Assassin's Creed, I guess you are going to kill people. It's all about crowd physics.
Very stylized, very kind of experimental. Like this whole idea of being able to like run on top of people's heads and like there's free running. There's like parkour kind of
you can go anywhere in the level. Yeah. It's like open level, so it's a little GTA, a little, what is it, Prince of Persia, a little bit of Hitman, because you're killing people.
A little bit country.
A little bit rock and roll.
But yeah, it's got all that shit.
It's everything. So I'm worried that it's trying to do too much. That is actually what some of the reviews are saying. So if you look at the reviews, they're all over the map. Some people love it.
Somebody said that on YouTube. They're like, we can't wait till you guys review this because I can't tell. They're like 9 or 4. People
I'm like, what do you do? So like,
you listen to us.
Are you excited about the game though?
I think that it could be awesome.
Yeah.
I've watched like some videos I watched. I'm just like, wow, that looks fantastic. And some videos I watch, I'm like, well, the combat could get a little old.
Yeah.
Which is like you get surrounded by 10 dudes and you're like,
and you take turns. You're like, it's like the old Bruce Lee movie, right? And like, so I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, but not excited to buy it at launch.
No.
Right?
No, I will be there on Friday to try and pick it up from Hollywood. But I'm not going to go out. Like if I start looking at our list, like the ones that I'm going to go out and buy.
Yeah,
this is not one of them.
This isn't one of them for me. But it's a big game. It's a huge game, and we will play it. But God, with these other games, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough.
Yeah, we don't know enough to talk about it. Like the gameplay, I can't really say.
No, but it looks interesting. It's going to be a top game. So
speaking of interesting. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune.
They had the demo out recently, right? The one you played.
Yeah, we've been all over the map on this because you first played this way back in the day and you hated it.
Yeah. Well, no, I hated half of it. The combat.
You hated the fighting.
Yeah.
So they released a demo on PS3 home store thing, and it's the same one that I played at PAX. So I didn't really.
I should actually try it.
You
now.
should.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I went back and I started playing through it again. I'm like, this is boring. I've already played through this, so I can't really give.
Did they add any more platforming elements at least?
I didn't get to play any platforming.
Oh, see, that's what I loved about.
I know you said that was awesome.
Like, you love platforms, so like, it's too bad, dude. So
but I'm pumped about it. Like the fact that you described this as like super platformy plus some combat. The combat I thought was pretty cool. Like they kind of improved.
But playing it again didn't really do it.
I didn't want to do it again.
I
played shit twice. I fucking hate doing things
that's
twice.
True. That's true. So it's not really fair. So this is another big game that's going to be coming out. Like I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play it.
Yeah, I'm
like,
thinking.
What do you do? Assassin's Creed or Uncharted? Like if we play Assassin's Creed, we're going to get all the PS3 fanboys like, why the fuck didn't you play Uncharted? Right? So
I know. We're going to have to decide. And the thing is, we can't split this up. We can't just like do one and then the other because then we just spend the whole week. I'm like, I played this game and it was awesome. You're like, oh, that sounds great.
Well, we might have to.
Yeah,
we might have to split it up because like.
Or we might just have to pick one and talk about it and then wait. So
anyway. But how do we wait another week when we got Mass Effect and the list of shit? Like, So we want to do right by the viewers. So I'm hoping what will happen was somebody from the viewers will post in our forums and say, hey, I played this game, I reviewed it, and whatever. Because they're smart.
Yeah.
We got some good reviewers out there. So
so we'll rent them as fast as we can get them, basically.
But dude, it's just like I want to play either one of these two, but I still need to finish Super Mario. I need to play more Call of Duty.
Yeah. You got to take a big vacation.
Take
off work. I know.
I can't.
So Contra 4.
Oh, I'm excited about this game.
I am too, man. Contra.
It's supposed to be good.
So do you think it's got the up, down, down?
I don't know. Do you think?
Is it by Konami?
Yeah. Well, just Contra, of course. Yeah.
Well, but I mean, who knows? They might have hoarded out to some bullshit.
Even if they did, it's like, you know. So I don't know. So I hope so. But
that'd be awesome. Because seriously, I could not have beat Contra 2 without that. That game
I could not have been Contra 1
hard.
without that game, dude.
Those games are fucking hard.
Oh, if you don't know what the Contra code is, or the Konami code rather,
up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
33 men.
Yeah.
33 men.
So, fucking great, man. Contra on the DS. We will be playing this. We will buy it on launch.
I think this is the only portable game, and I think I'll be able. I think this will be the one other game besides the other one that we'll be able to play. So
we'll
Contra,
definitely get
awesome.
this. I don't really know that much about it, but it's Contra.
And it's out today.
It's out today.
All right.
Next up is Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles.
Dude, I'm actually kind of excited about this game, dude. It's a rail shooter, is my understanding.
Yeah.
So is it out? I think it's
out today.
Okay, it's out today.
So it's a rail shooter. Apparently, you can throw grenades, and it's basically like a Time Crisis.
Is it like basically House of the Dead, Resident Evil style?
Yeah, that's what I think. But it's got boss battles. It's got a little bit more complexity to it. Apparently,
you can't move. Yeah,
and apparently there's some shaking stuff to it where you can actually
cool. Okay. So they actually use
swing a knife if people get too close. Like you can swing your hand.
Is it very House of the Dead-y or Time Crisis where it's just like you're just walking outside, pop, pop, pop?
I think so.
Okay, so but I mean, so we should actually, we'll definitely play this.
We'll definitely play this.
Yeah,
it looks really
next
cool.
Wow.
And then Crysis.
I'm not gonna play this. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't have computers to play it yet.
But I am ordering one.
Yeah.
So I'm ordering one.
He's getting the badass mother of all computers.
Oh, it's going to be pricey. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad.
So you're going to be just living off ramen?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's
some more options, yeah.
Well, this is like your engagement band.
Yeah. I guess.
She got a big old rock, you get a nice big gaming machine.
I already got a TV for that. That's right. Yeah. So I don't think I'm saying like anything before this year I can just buy, right? It's okay, right?
Yeah.
So I have a moratorium on discussions of buying gadgets until the end of the year.
But so Crysis, we're just not going to be able to give a good review because neither one of us have machines to do it justice. I'm not playing this game at 800 by 600.
No, because it's not fair. It's not fair to the game.
We'll come back to it in a couple months when we buy new machines.
And don't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you'll play it though? I mean, you'll upgrade.
I'll play
You're
it
going to
definitely.
get the GT, I thought.
Yeah, I'm going to get the 8800 GT, which is really going to crank my machine up.
It's like 250 too. It's like cheap.
Yeah. So apparently that'll give you a 3D Mark score, like just straight out of the box of 7,000, which is fucking ridiculous.
With a good CPU.
With a good CPU.
Yeah. What's your CPU these days?
It's
the X2, right?
It's a dual core.
Okay, so that's
but I mean, right now I get about 3,000 GT
it's
Mark.
It's going to double.
3D Mark.
Oh yeah, you don't even have a 7800, do you? You have like
7600.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice bump.
This will be a really big bump for me. So we'll be talking about it later. And then last one up, I don't know anything about this. What do you got?
So it's Simcity Societies. So my understanding is they took SimCity and they said, look, it's too complicated. Oh, you got this residential and like commercial. Like, no, fuck all that stuff. It's too hard for the Sims crowd. So they're actually making a SimCity style game more in the vein of Sims.
Okay.
So there's more societal type stuff where you're like, okay, let me put down a church and that will increase the happiness, or that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited about it because like I haven't played SimCity since SimCity 2000.
Yeah.
Which was made in 2000.
But you're not going to get to play this with all the other games coming out. We'll talk about this in January.
Yeah, January is the doldrum. So the idea behind all these so that's all the new releases. The new releases, it will end.
Yeah.
The new games that are going to be coming out will end next week.
Yep. And
after
even if we don't play these, a lot of this is to let you guys know what's coming out because maybe you don't give a shit about Assassin's Creed, but you love SimCity.
So maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Somebody maybe out there.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so we'll definitely go off of that.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking excited, dude. I'm so pumped. This is like this is it. This is the time.
You're pumped because you know what I am? I'm like depressed.
That's
because
sad.
I'm like I want to play all games, but I cannot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like me at a strip club. I was like, but I would like to touch the boobies.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to anyway.
But I'm not allowed to touch the boobies.
I want to look at these boobies. I want to look at these. But like your attention.
Yeah, it's a smorgasbord.
And I feel depressed.
That's
isn't that weird?
It is weird.
And not only that, my wallet is depressed.
Yeah, well, I'll give you that. My wallet is definitely depressed. I'm excited because I'm basically just building up a queue. I've got a list in my office.
Oh, really?
Where I'm just like, here's all the games I want to play, and I'm just going to check them off and be like, if I don't get to them for a month, so be it. But it's good games. And it's just like, I mean, look at our reviews this week. It's like, we had 2 games where we couldn't complain. That's fucking awesome.
And the next week is probably going to be the same thing.
I know.
So I think
it's depressing and awesome at the same time.
And you know what will be hard? Like our end of the year award ceremony,
That's gonna be
dude.
Tough.
Like,
how are we going to pick?
So after playing Super Mario, and Ratchet, 2 of the games you're really looking forward to, what's your current standing for best game?
Oh, God, I don't know. I mean, Mario is so far the best made game I've played this year.
Really?
I really think
that's surprising because
think so. But
Call of Duty or BioShock for me.
Yeah, but
Ratchet's
a close
oh,
second.
Really?
Though. Yeah, I loved it.
But to Mario after playing.
Yeah. Because I mean, the combat was more. It was more combat oriented.
Yeah,
it was
it was more ratchety.
It was more ratchety.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Ratchet was more ratchety. So what do we got for site news?
All right, site news. We only have a couple of things. We do have a new NooBTooB arcade for the week. Keyran Solo has been awesome. He's been posting up every new week. He picks a casual game, and everybody posts their screenshots.
Yeah, good job.
Of the game. So I think people have been cool and not cheating. Please continue to do so because it is really lame to Photoshop a score for something you don't get no prize for.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like it's an empty feeling.
Don't be a dick.
It's like playing open season to get 1,000 gamer score. Oh, sorry.
That's a great idea.
Sorry.
I have more than 10,000 gamer points.
Dude, you know what I'm at?
Where?
I'm 9,900, 700. I need like 100 more points.
Wow. So you can just go like buy an arcade game. And
I will not.
Oh.
It's going to be Call of Duty, though. Call of Duty will get it.
That'll push you over.
So yeah, that's awesome.
So Squares 2.
Squares 2 is supposed to be really good. I haven't given it a try yet, but I haven't really played most of these.
So the next big news. So we bitched last week.
We bitched a lot, dude.
And I'm still bitching.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they did the right thing, but
it ain't so bad, is it?
So now we're in entertainment because they killed Games and Gadgets.
Yeah, that's so
fuck
lame.
you.
It's just like now we don't even know where Gadgets goes. Gadgets goes to like science and technology or something like that, and games go to entertainment.
Yeah, that's bullshit. So we're messing with Perez Hilton and a bunch of douchebags
and all sorts of like Vietnamese pirated TV shows. Yeah.
But the NooBTooB army fucking brought it. You guys rated just voted and voted and voted.
Does your junk hurt?
Oh, you guys were slapping my junk around.
Because your left testicle's gotta
it was just like bop, bop, bop. I was like, ice it down first. Yeah, you guys need to be a little more gentle with my junk.
Yes.
So we got up to number 9 rated in entertainment
for the day.
All of YouTube. Yeah, for the day.
And we even got like 20-something for the total, like all of YouTube, which was awesome. So thank you very much for rating, and that's the only thing we can do to actually get there. And I think
you guys got to keep at it.
What are we for the week? 38.
For 38,
which is pretty good.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
I mean, considering the fact that entertainment is the ones that get millions of views.
Yep.
We get 4,000 or 5,000 views.
Yep.
And you guys are just like the voting it. Thanks
like,
a lot. So we're not doing too bad in entertainment. So
it's not so bad. And I think we'll get a slightly broader aspect. So maybe not so many gamers, but if you're not a gamer, why are you watching us? Really?
Yeah. And welcome to the show if you're new. We appreciate anybody that found us through entertainment. And please vote us 5 stars.
Please. That's awesome.
Vote us up.
Hey, and actually, if you saw us through the top-rated page, let us know. If you found us, because we're curious. A lot of people say that they found us by us bagging on a game that they really liked.
I know. And then they're like, then I stayed anyway.
Yeah. I don't agree with you, but you're funny. Yeah, like whatever. Right.
So
forum topics, real quick. This is a good one.
Funny.
This is a good one. So, Professor Sunflower, you rock. I think this is hilarious.
Good job, Sunflower.
The question is, if you could force Yuzo and Tobin to play a game all the way through, what would you do?
Yeah.
And you know what responses we're getting?
What's that?
We're getting games that we've already played and said we hated. It's like this torture fest. Like, they should play fucking Tamagotchi for the Wii.
Wait, I thought you guys liked us. So it's not like they're saying that this is an awesome game that we should play. They're like, fuck those guys. They should play.
It started out that way, then all of a sudden, no, let's just have fun with Tobin and Yuzo. It's like, look, we're not going to play these games again. We know how bad they are. But one said Killer 7. They said, hey, you guys should play this game. I'm like, yeah, actually, we probably should.
Okay.
But the question to us was, like, if you could force the NooBTooB listeners to play one game, what would it be? And we can't say Psychonauts.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Or Beyond Good and Evil.
Damn it!
Or Kiko Cubicle. So what's next?
Ooh, that's tough. Fahrenheit I liked.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one. So Fahrenheit/Indigo Prophecy.
Indigo Prophecy. I always say Fahrenheit because I played.
That's the one with boobs. So that's the actual one.
I played it because it had boobs. It was the pirated. I played the pirated European copy.
Yeah, exactly.
Indigo Prophecy is the U.S. one. So how about you? What do you think? What's a great?
I actually posted in the forum post. I want everybody to play because we're having all sorts of funny games like with Portal and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I want people to play Star Control 2.
Oh,
which is one of my funniest games of all time.
Oh, cool.
It's It's old. It's really old retro, but you should give it a try.
Good. That's a good one.
You ever play it?
No, I didn't. Maybe I should go play it.
Yeah, it's good.
So, and then the Retro Gaming Club is still Kiko fucking Cubicle.
Yep, one more
Get
week.
out there, play it. People are talking about it. People are loving it. We got a voicemail about it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Somebody posted a link to I think a legal way to play it on the web.
Really?
In the web thing, so boop.
That's cool.
You should give it a try. Go check out the forums.
I don't think anyone's gonna come out there and defend the copyright on Kiko Cubicle anyway.
Dude, man, the makers of that game should be.
They should get money. If I could find like a PayPal button somewhere that like I made Kiko Cubicle, give me some money. I'm like, motherfucker, I will give you money right now.
You know they're probably dead.
Yeah,
because it's an old ass game.
I like how we think people that made a game in 1980 are dead.
Actually,
we're
that's
just like, oh my god, that's 1 billion years ago. How could anyone still be? They're like 40.
Well, they're probably sad because nobody bought Kickle Cubicle.
It's
It's
true.
way too
It's
bad.
true.
But we're bringing it back.
Oh, we're a 2-man army.
Absolutely.
Bringing back we're a fucking 4,000 person army. Bringing back the Kickle Cubicle.
And everybody what really is awesome is like nobody has disagreed with us saying that it's a bad game.
I know. Wait till you hear the. Oh shit! Wait till you hear the.
Oh yeah.
voicemail.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get to it. Cool. So that is it for that. We got a bunch of voicemails. Really good voicemails.
Bunch of voicemails and a video voicemail from our Aussies. This is fucking great.
Oh yeah. They bring it.
Hey NooBTooB, it's Bashir from Australia. As you can see, I'm here in the outback. Feel the serenity. Hey NooBTooB, it's Ronan as well. Our question to you, NooBTooB, is how long has it been since you guys have won an IGC, if any? If you haven't noticed, well, I'm sort of winning the current one of Call of Duty. Now, Vasir and I, we both have homework for you two, alright? Basically, Tobin, finish Bioshock, damn it. And Yuzo, finish God of War 2, damn it. Ronan and I have both done it. And now we're going back to On Titan, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. Now, Tobin and Yuzo, Ronan and I have a special reward for you two if you're capable of proving that you finished Bioshock and you finished God of War 2. The reward is, we'll destroy this piece of shit. That's right. The Nyko Intercooler. Remember guys, this is on the line. We throw down the gauntlet, bitches! Well guys, I gotta get back to gaming, you know? I still got an IGC to win. Running man, we gotta get going. Emus are coming. Shit, yeah!
Oh god!
Wow,
that is awesome.
God, that is fucking. That's epic, dude.
That is epic. Great job,
oh,
guys.
Geez,
that
yeah,
was
good job.
newbies for you.
Yeah, big time newbies. Man, they bring it. We should have like a special like Ronan and Vasir hour.
I know. They're like right
awesome.
there with Jam and Slaver for doing like the videos.
Dude, we have some
and Lock.
funny ass fans,
Yeah,
man. That's
you
really
guys
good.
are awesome.
So, are those emus?
I don't know. Is that an emu?
I thought an emu was like a some sort of quadruped.
Marsupial?
Yeah, or
Yes,
something,
I don't
yeah.
know.
That looks like a booby.
Yes.
Not boobies, but booby.
So they're throwing down. So do you think that you could step to Ronan on Call of Duty 4?
Oh, no. He said God of War.
No, for the Iron Games
Oh,
challenge.
no. Not
Is he
dude,
too far
Not
ahead?
if I have to play Rock Band, Mass Effect. No, I just can't do it. So I'm not gonna be. able
So to answer your question, I'm not sure if we've ever won an Iron Gamer challenge.
I won one, didn't I?
Did you?
Did I
think
won
you
one
did
of the
way back
earlier
in the
ones?
day,
Yeah.
like a Guitar Hero.
I won the
maybe, or-
first one, I think.
Okay.
Oh, no, Lost Planet. I won Lost Planet.
That's right.
So yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah!
Back when only 2 people were playing, I won.
Yeah, it was like Iron Gamer challenge. Me and Yuzo, and he's like, "I beat you." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah. Yeah, there was no joy, and now
But
I
now
can't
it's
compete.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So Call of Duty, like, yeah, it's going up, it's going
Yeah.
crazy. It's not like Guitar Hero where it's hard.
Yeah, Guitar Hero is so hard.
I think the highest score right now is 740 or something like that. So
That is
you
good
guys,
though. That's good. 740 on Guitar Hero. So,
But
good job.
Yeah. So about this challenge, I want to see this thing burnt.
Yeah.
But I don't think Tobin will play BioShock.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I'll play
January?
I'll play when I run out of games. I'll go back to it when I run out of games. But I want to see you guys do like an Office Space like beat down on me, like just like with the printer,
not a burn,
the
right?
printer.
Yeah,
I just want to
absolutely.
see you guys out there with a sledgehammer, like fucking destroying that thing.
Not fire, huh?
Fire, then burn it.
Then burn it. Yeah, you gotta do that first.
Then blow it up.
But you have to finish. I could finish
do.
God of War 2. That's not gonna be a problem for me.
We've been getting comments like every week on YouTube. People are just like, "Tobin, why haven't you finished BioShock yet?" So I know that if I just go back and like get over the hump that I had,
do you think you can do it though? Do you think it actually? Because you always
know.
say like you'll do stuff,
I know.
but you don't ever do
I know,
it.
I
So,
know,
like,
it's true.
I'm wondering. But the thing is, like, I said no. There's no way you'll finish Half-Life Episode 1, 2, and original. But you fucking did that.
Yeah.
So it's about a 12-hour-ish game.
Yeah.
If you play
And
on
I'm
medium.
probably like 3 hours in.
Yeah. So I'll help you.
I'll be like, I'm stuck. How do I beat this one guy?
Yeah, exactly. So
I'll try to go back in the doldrums. We're gonna have in January a big slow period with no games at all. So I will try and go back. I'll try.
You'll try.
Next up is Atheist with a good little story here.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Atheist, and I just want to say regarding the Meet Your Maker achievement on Guitar Hero 3, I got it, and I beat the maker, or one of the makers of the game, on Through the Fire and the Flames on Expert, and he hit every single note on the intro, every single one. Like, Did not miss at all. Every single note. The only way I beat him is because the connection on my console was kind of funky at my college. So he dropped out, and for some reason it didn't say tie, and it registered none of his notes, and it said I won. So I got the Meet Your Maker achievement, and I officially beat someone that made the game Guitar Hero. So suck it.
Wow.
Yow!
Wow, and In the Fire and the Flames is
that is like the hardest.
hard.
That's
It's the
the
Jordan.
new Jordan. Yeah.
It's the new Jordan, dude.
So
wow.
fucking hell. Good job.
Good job.
Except
cheating.
you didn't beat him. He whooped your monkey ass.
Yeah, if he's going to beat every single thing in the intro, he's going to probably get 99% or something like that.
But if you think about it, he's going to be one of the few guys in the Iron Gamer Challenge that actually has that beat one of the creators.
Did they do something wacky where, like, if somebody has beaten the creator, then if somebody beats that person, you get the achievement? Because there's like this,
cool.
there's like a viral achievement that some games have.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
actually.
so they kind of seed it, and then everybody else, does that thing. But I don't think that doesn't sound like it's like that. So
that's really funny. I hope you're proud of yourself for your little cheater achievement. But that's funny.
Can
That's
you
awesome.
detect if somebody's like how does that work? I don't even know.
I think that you can. I think that there's supposed to be like something that shows up like when you're doing the matchmaking.
Yeah. Well, so they probably like all the guys at Neversoft. They're probably like, okay, you are forced to play 20 games a day.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Just go on. They're like, God damn it, I got to go out and beat somebody. They're like, they've
got to also lose sometimes to be able to let people.
Maybe they just like expect that people are going to be so fucking good that they'll just eventually beat them.
Either that, or they just play. They're like, fuck this.
Just yank it. So good job. That's cool to get that achievement, and it's fun to play against one of the guys that made it. That's a cool feeling.
That's rare.
Yeah. Next up is Dire Gamer. Maybe.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Matthew J. That's Dire Gamer on the forums. I have a very, very difficult question for you guys, and that is, which is your favorite Mario video game? Galaxies is coming out this week, and everyone's thinking about Mario a lot. There's been a whole bunch of exposés about his history and all that jazz. The point is, Super Mario World, Mario 64, some of these games have been the best video games of their time, and perhaps of all time, and every single one has something great about it, and it's really hard to choose between them. But if you had to pick one of your children's, which would it be? This is Matthew J. That's Dire Gamer, and yow!
That's a good question. What are you gonna say?
Is Galaxies in the running?
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be in the running.
It's out, so it's in the running.
I think that's my favorite. I mean,
really?
Yeah. Like I'd say it's between that and the one on the Game Boy, Mario World, Super Mario World.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was fantastic. I loved it.
But it was black and white.
I know. But I'm saying for construction, like that is I've beaten that game more than I've beaten most other. I beat it like 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine I think is going to be probably not too controversial, but it's going to be Super Mario Brothers.
Just the original. Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I played that game for months.
It's true.
And beat it, I don't even know how many times. So it was like the gaming pinnacle for it just had such an effect on me. I mean,
the impact it's had on culture is just, there's no game that's had that much impact.
I think it's a cop-out, but that's going to be it for me.
Well, I mean, a cop-out, not necessarily, because it's like, it's a true answer. It's like, that is the fucking, that is the shit. That game is, I mean, like, it's
Galaxy's good.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm going to play Galaxy and I'm done, right?
Yeah.
It's like Super Mario Brothers is like, there was nothing else even close to being as good as that game.
True.
Until Zelda, really.
Yeah, Zelda.
So yeah, exactly. It's just like,
Yeah, so I mean, it's such a hard time choosing.
Super Mario Land, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
I remember playing it.
It
I
is
got
fantastic.
It's good, but it's just like, I played Tetris more on my Game Boy.
Yeah, we did play a lot of Tetris.
Yeah, I did.
But I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm tempted to say Super Mario Brothers too, just
but
because,
not Galaxies.
It's just, but
no, you picked Galaxies, and if not that, then Super Mario Land.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all so good.
They're all not all of them.
Those 3 are really good.
Super Mario Brothers 2 sucked.
That was ass.
That was terrible.
I didn't really like 3 that much
Doki
either,
Panic.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Mario Brothers. Oh, 3 was okay, but World was one of my favorite on that I.
On SNES.
World,
Super
Mario World. Yeah,
I like Super Mario 64. That was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah, I think my worst one's probably Sunshine or 2.
Yeah.
Sunshine or 2.
I'm down.
That's actually a funnier one.
Yeah, it's like which one sucked?
Oh, what's your favorite offshoot? Mario offshoot.
Well, I know Mario Kart.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay,
yeah.
Mine's Yoshi's Island.
Oh, Yoshi's
because that's
fun.
good. That's good.
And is the Mario Kart on the
Which one?
GameCube?
Is that Double Dash or is that before?
Yeah, Double Dash.
No, wait, Double Dash was... I thought Double Dash...
It was GameCube, wasn't it? Or was
What was the game? Oh, the GameCube, not the N64.
Yeah.
Okay.
GameCube one was my favorite. I thought, like, in terms of replayability and me and my friends just sitting around just like...
Over and over again?
Oh, God, I love that game.
Oh, that was, it's really awesome.
Next up is Karen Pimper X.
Korean, I think.
Korean.
Hey, guys, this is Korean Pimper X from the forums. My very first call-in. I just want to talk to you about how I was playing Kegel Cubicle. I hear everybody's saying it's really good. I went to check out what all the hype was about. So I tried it. To be honest, at first look, I thought it looked really dumb. I thought it was gonna be easy. When I played it, it was actually very challenging and very hard, very fun. And I thank you for recommending that game. Yow.
You're welcome.
That's right, dude. I wish we got advertising revenue.
I know. I know.
Man,
it's great to hear those stories because there's been a lot of people that we've gotten these calls where people are like, I tried it and it didn't look that good, but since you guys said it was so good, I fought through it. I fought through the shitty graphics.
All you need is 2 or 3 levels to fuck it, and you're like, oh wait, this is getting fun.
Oh my god, this is awesome, and it's hard. That shit is it's really innovative gameplay. We talked about it before.
Yeah, no, it's good. So it's another satisfied customer. If you have not played it yet, play it now.
Kickle motherfucking Cubicle.
All right, last one. Let's get over this.
We got 2 minutes.
Okay, sorry about that. So
all right, so Locke, we got a video from you, Locke, and we will play it next week.
Yeah, because we don't have enough time. Of course, it'll be it's a horror genre. So they're like, yes, now Christmas time comes around.
Yeah, actually, that'll be good to talk about with Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. All right. All
right, that is our show for the week. Thank you for watching. Check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in our forums by clicking the big forum tab at the top of the front page if you are at NooBTooB.com. Also call into our toll-free voicemail at 888-233-8480 or send an audio or video, please. Voicemail to feedback@NooBTooB.com and be featured on the show like these awesome dudes.
That's right. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure you click on the big orange subscribe button right over there. We got about 1,600-ish right now.
Yeah.
We want 2,000. Let's break it. And, of course, if you are please join the Steam community on NooBTooB, as the NooBTooB Army, rather, and come play Team Fortress with everybody that's playing. It's all crazy. That's all for this episode. I am Yuzo Watanabe.
Yes. Oh, and they should probably join up with the clan for Call of Duty 4, right? Make a
NooBTooB. So NTA, that's what we're going to use. NTA. The 3 symbols.
Join the NTA clan on Call of Duty 4.
And I'll be on this weekend if I can.
Awesome.
All right.
And, so I'm Tobin Kozaire. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by Range Half-Orc Barbarian Strunk. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next week. We're out. See ya. A little D&D action.
Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to be a cleric.